Welcome back to the channel, everyone. And today we'll be reacting to part 3 of the journey into insanity that is Let's Game It Out. This one is I completely broke the entire game with just one item in Raft, so probably a ton of sequence breaking. And apparently it's the detail blank, from what I've heard from other people. So I guess, yeah, let's take a look at it.
Time for some Raft. Oh, the fun we've had with this game, like building this trash collection raft, or even a series of multiple rafts, which are really easy to get around by placing just a few zip lines. That's right, just a few.
Yes, a few hundred. Maybe there might even be a few, well, maybe not a few thousand. There's at least 1,000 though.
So the game released its final chapter, which means it's time for us to dig in.
Oh, right,
For
there's
that,
a
we're gonna do
storyline in this
new
game, apparently.
So if this is your first time seeing Raft, let me break it down for you. This is our raft, this is the ocean, and out there is a bunch of trash for us to pick up. Like so. Come here, box. Got it. Ish. Come here, board. Let's try that
Are you
again.
you're not gonna make it.
Just short. Okay,
just swim
box,
out
you're not
there?
getting away that easily.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you. And you're probably wondering, why wouldn't you just swim out to these things? Because then you can pick up these crates and get fabulous cash prizes.
you got
Well,
stone in
because
that
down
one.
in
That's
the
great at the
ocean, there's
beginning.
something waiting for you. Ah, ouchie. So besides avoiding our shark friend,
So he's probably still playing the game though on easy versus you know, creative or whatever. But he's probably got the ability to keep his entire inventory active.
we want to be picking up all this trash in the ocean, and beyond that, we're just kind of adrift, grabbing stuff that comes our way, until we wander towards things like this. Random little islands. Oh, what secrets do you have for us? Well, let's take a gander. Let's see, red flowers, crap, into the ocean with you. Yellow flower, double crap, much better down there. And then we have wild fruit.
It'd be funny if everything you threw back into the ocean ended up floating by you constantly on the world until you finally picked it up and did something with it.
That we can't have, not until we chop this down, and for that we need an axe, which we can craft, and we have planks and rope, but we still need some stone.
Now that's actually a good idea. You should be able to pull fruit off of the trees and not have to chop them down, especially the ones that you make on your boat.
Bet we can find
I'm
some
sorry,
down
your
here on
raft.
the ocean floor. Ah, there we go. Ow, flesh wound or not, I need this rock. Okay, now we can make an axe. And I'm gonna celebrate by collecting palm leaves, planks, and finally mango. And to destroy the tree so no one else can enjoy it. Now it's time to stare at the sunset and enjoy my victory mango. Anyway, back to the raft. Oh, hello, shark, what do you want? Hey, stop it. Get off that. Stop hitting the raft. Oh, good. Yeah, I probably should have mentioned that the
I
shark
didn't
can
know you
eat
could throw
your
rocks
raft.
at it.
That's okay. That's what the building hammer is for. To do stuff like
I played this game for 50 hours and didn't know you could chuck rocks at things. Shows you what I know.
build more foundation parts, which we can use to repair the shark's love bites. And more if we want. I mean, until we don't have enough supplies. Then we just have to live with our choices. But that's okay. We just take to the open water again, gather trash, and before you know it, you're gonna be overflowing with supplies. Literally. You'll have so many things, they'll just be falling off you. And that's when it's time to expand.
Yeah, like right there. That'd be perfect for like, you know, trash that falls in the ocean and then all of a sudden gets recycled back in front of you.
And have some small storage. I love it. When you go to play something, you've got the little pointy finger like, yeah, right there. Okay. And this is great and all, but it doesn't really offer that much space. But we might as well think ahead, right? And thankfully with the build hammer, not only can we build out, but we can build up as well. Like so. And then instead of taking up useful space on the ground, we can just attach it like so. Yeah. Well, what the hey? Why stop?
I mean, yeah, that makes sense right at the beginning, but with your shark problem, at least put a platform around it.
Up there. We don't want to run out of space, do we? Ah, yeah, there we go. Much, much, much better. Just calmly bobbing in the waves. Look at that. We have so much space now. Ah! Please stop. Please stop. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Well, that's
So he set that entire gag up for just this moment for this video, which there was assuming nothing in it, but still, to getting chests in the beginning is complicated enough just from the amount of supplies and plastic you need, which is usually building your raft, not filling up, you know, chests and things. Yeah, so all that probably took about an hour of maybe gathering supplies, maybe 2. All that for one little 1-second clip. But I guess that's what kind of makes Josh's videos great and why he has like 4 million views on each
It's
video.
okay, we didn't want
Although
to
this one's got like 30 million views.
expand too quick anyway,
I get
did
like
we?
7.
Duly noted, we'll keep
maybe
the raft
50.
small. That's okay, I think I know an alternate way we can handle this. One of the items we can make is the fishing rod, which we can use to catch fish to make shark bait. Keep the shark
That's
busy.
useful.
Here you go. Hey shark, go get it. There you go. Enjoy being distracted. Meanwhile, I was grabbing some of these barrels.
Too bad
and I
it only
got a
lasts for like 2 or 3
decoration
minutes.
package. The hell is this? Well, only
Oh,
one
yeah,
way to
those are
find
new.
out. You learned rug. Oh, I see. It teaches you how to make new stuff. Like this stunning rug. Can I just put it along the edge like
Yes.
this?
Yes,
you
you
sure
can.
can. And can I walk on it?
No.
You sure can't. Well, that's fine. I'm just gonna place 4 of these things down then. So instead, we have this really awkward looking raft. Well, let's collect more of these if we can. Okay, we've collected a whole bunch
Oh,
of these
jeez.
things. Oh boy, I love surprises. Let's see what we
That's
got.
like at least-
Motivational quote. Teasingly
at
perfect.
least 30,
I'll be the judge of that. And
like
there. Good things
not
come
treasure
to
chests,
those
but
who
those
float.
barrels.
Amazing addition.
Oh,
And let's see what else we got. Another motivational quote. Yeah. Seize Hide. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I was wondering why they added so many of these things. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Seize the day. I like it. And a clock. Thank God we can just keep adding more stuff to the pile. Bless my stars, another motivational quote. Okay, let's see, our vision board's getting a little full. But hey, that seems like a perfectly good place.
And merge them
Good
together.
live, come laugh, who float sail. Now we're making real art. Curtains, string lights. Oh yeah, that really adds to the decor. I don't know if anything's gonna be able to beat string lights. I stand
string lights are
corrected.
pretty
What a
useful,
beautiful
actually.
way to seize the day. Nothing like doing your business with a view. Anyway, let's get to the next
That's
part
actually
of all
pretty funny.
this. Now, we can't stay on the open water forever. There's secrets out there just waiting for us. But the first step in all that is we need to build a research table. Used to research new items to craft. And we'll go ahead and just put it right here like this. So we can do all of our work from the home office. And basically, we open the book and we just start dragging everything we have and doing a little bit of research. And once we've researched enough things,
I mean, that makes sense. But a bunch of reactors should probably do that too.
we can start to learn stuff. Learn. And now it's time to become suddenly really educated. Look at all this stuff we have now. Purifiers, grills. I mean, not like we're gonna use those things, but it's nice to know they're there. We are gonna build this smelter though, because it's gonna let us melt copper, which just give it a quick second and it's gonna be ready. Ah, there we go. Forbidden espresso. Give me that.
Yeah,
and we
right.
need that for a little more researching, because that's going to allow us to make some vital components, like circuit boards and simple batteries. No, really.
I like how out in the open water, our character's smart enough to make circuit boards and batteries from just like random nonsense floating around in the world. The guy's like a genius.
We're gonna do that right here on our beautiful toilet raft, which we're gonna use to make a receiver. Used to locate nearby radio signals. Kind of feel like we're running out of space, but
perfect.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Looks like these blocks are trying to spell hell. Oh, but we're not done yet. This thing needs antennas to work, and they need to be at a nice high altitude. Well, so be it. Let's build a little something. And for this little renovation, we're gonna use wooden pillars. And we'll just place one there, and then we'll just do some nice cross beams. That looks about
Sure.
right. And also you can place stairs up here for some reason. Well, I'm not gonna say no to that. Okay, yeah, this seems pretty good. Added just the right amount of height.
Wow. This kind of reminds me of that old screensaver from like the 90s with all the pipes.
I mean, probably. Now that it looks like a screensaver from 20 years ago.
Yes. Called it.
It couldn't be more simple. You just climb up this ladder, jump onto a random beam, climb up another stairway, and then you kind of just go where you want, I
Okay,
guess.
the only downside is he has got to make that platform like hardened with the steel pieces at some point, because otherwise this entire thing's gonna shatter.
I don't know, though. I feel like it's still missing something. Like,
String
it's
lights?
almost there, but not
Yeah,
quite.
string
But I
lights,
think
'cause-
I know what's gonna fix
Okay, the string lights are they're not complicated to make, but they require a stupid amount of materials.
that. String lights. Lots and lots and lots of string lights. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff. There we go. What a...
That is a lot of materials, not just string lights, just the materials required to make those things is ridiculous. He spent hours gathering the materials, not just for these wooden beams, but for these string lights. The upside is you'll be able to see this from anywhere now.
A sight this is, huh? Something tells me we're going to be able to see this from anywhere now.
I'm pretty sure he even extended it higher. Not to mention, being able to basically he had to build additional platforms to get to certain places to make, this actually make sense.
I don't even know how we're powering this. All I can say is I'm glad we are. And now let's get out our choosy finger and then figure out just where to place these antennas. So we'll put one right here and one right there and a third one right. Come on, let me place it.
Nice.
There we go. And we actually had to move our setup a little bit higher in the air. But hey, as long as it works,
of course
success. And we're trying to go to that location right there. If my calculations are correct, it should be right in that direction. And it's only 1,598 meters away. Well, time to get paddling. What do you mean I can't paddle from all...
Interesting. He has all these marker points here already, which means he's already been to a bunch of locations with this raft, even though it looks like he started it from the beginning again. So I don't know if he's splicing different pieces together to make this, or he's just bypassing stuff because he's already gone through it, so we don't have to see it again.
Here.
Could
fine.
be that.
Okay,
Hard
we're
to say.
free.
Doesn't really
we
matter.
Should be there in no time. Oh boy, we're oh so close. Look, there it is now. It's a radio tower. Now here's the thing. Start at the bottom there and scale the whole platform to
Maybe not. Maybe those points are just already there on that map because he did do this one originally.
All the way up there. You know, I've got a better idea. Let's sail the raft as close as we can.
Okay, yeah. This is definitely a new playthrough then. Okay, my bad. I thought those points were ones he's already explored, so maybe they're just different islands or whatever.
Just jump off at the top. Wait, what's happening? Oh. Well,
interesting. I didn't know you could clip. Like, I knew certain things could, like, move into buildings, but I didn't know you could clip through entire buildings with your raft. To be fair, I've never made a raft, you know, more than, like, 2 stories, 3 stories tall, and this is, like... 15 stories
that
tall.
Works even better. Okay, change of plan. I didn't know that our chariot would just clip through everything. Well, it looks like we're most of the way there anyway. And here we are at the top. Oh, I didn't realize there were people.
Oh yeah, they started adding people. Yeah, I've never actually seen people yet. Maybe I'll play a game of this and actually try to complete the storyline for once. But okay, so if he can clip through buildings, he's going to probably use it to clip through everything, which means he's going to have to sequence break the entire game to get to the end. Now, the question will be, is if he sequence breaks one area, does it break the rest of the game? Or will he be able to sequence break each individual area? So, for instance, here, the caravan town, the globe thing. So, if he sequence breaks the first one, does it still work? I guess we'll find out.
This game. Well, hold still. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Hey, a friendly face.
Let's not go that far.
Awesome. Let's head out.
Yeah, you just hang out here, and I'll totally let you know when we're leaving. No, we're not. We're really just here for a couple of things. One,
can you actually bring people with you? Like, will they actually help you on your raft?
this blueprint of a recycler. Give me that. And 2, we're here for a post-it note, which in theory is going to take us to this, because we need to go to these coordinates. So let's go. Hey, yeah, go ahead and stay right there. We're totally not leaving yet. Just stay put. Quick, run! Uh-oh, where's the raft? I think it was out this direction. And don't worry, we'll know if we reach it. See, there it is. So much easier to find it in the dark with all those lights. Okay, so the next place we need to go, per our booklet, is 7849. Okay, easy peasy. But you know, since we're so close to this island right here, let's go take a gander. Okay, so we got this big island here, right? And if you stare through the...
Okay, so the green dots are just regular islands, I get it.
haze up at the very top, there's a building up there. So let's go check it out. Ah, there it is.
Oh yeah,
so this
the
is
trader
the trading
shop.
Post. It's here that we can buy all kinds of stuff you can't normally find, like an air horn, as well as different tiers of items to get other goodies like blueprints, or over here in tier 3, the thing I'm looking forward to, the detail plank. But to get these things, we need to get trash cubes and trade coins, and we need to up our reputation to unlock these tiers. To get
because I never played the actual campaign, I missed like half of this stuff. I could never unlock any of it.
Reputation, we can sell these unique fish, which will get us trade coins and reputation.
I guess I could have done it without selling fish, but I never bothered fishing that much.
Do you remember that blueprint we got for the recycler? Well, we need to research and build that, and then we just need to feed it a bunch of tasty supplies, enough that it craps out those cubes. And then before you know it, your cup runneth over with trash cubes. But hold that.
Okay, let me get this straight. So the main store on the islands, they want trash cubes of crushed up useful materials versus just the useful materials. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's probably why this planet died.
that thought for now. We're almost to our destination. Behold, it's a giant ship. So here's the thing about the cruise ship. Normally we'd need to sneak in and then go down all these creepy hallways, select all kinds of quest items we can't use anywhere else. And just like I showed in my previous video, we have to blow open a door to the bridge.
Okay, so he's just gonna shove his raft through it, right? I guess he's gonna build probably not the detail plane, because that's what he wants to get. He's probably gonna build the beams through this thing, right?
And that's at the very top of the ship. And while we can do some fancy parkour to get higher and higher, this isn't going to help us get into the bridge and get the one thing we need, that post-it. And sure, there's an exit door right there, but we can't just use that because it's locked from the inside. Oh, but I have an idea. I'm sure you can see where this is going to go, right?
Yeah.
First, let's just build some nice beams all the way over to the ship, and then slowly climb our way up. Yeah, that seems beautifully stable. Then we got to go around because the entrance is on the other side. Okay, almost there. Okay, that's getting a little closer. So we can't place a platform here because it's in the glass.
Okay, but how do you get through it? Like he was able to sequence break it last time, just barely. Oh, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna put a bed on here.
But we can place it there. Great. And then if we take a bed and just see if we can... Oh, look at that. Got a bed on the inside. So we can't use the bed through the glass. But seeing as how this whole setup
Yeah, because he'll be able to clip through it because it's moving.
Shimmies around. All we need to do is wait for the bed to clip through the glass, and then we should be able to... Oh, I got it. I laid down. And we slept through the night. Time to get up, I guess. Here we are inside the ship. Well, that was easy. No need...
Yeah, I mean, it took, like an hour versus something that takes like 5 minutes.
To do all this bomb business, we'll just go in and out the front door from now on. Okay, so anyway, we need this thing that's on the steering wheel that says Balboa.
Okay, so he sequence breaks it right here. Now the question is, will Balboa be broken? Because that's the thing. If it's broken here, a lot of games just break permanently at this point, and then you have to reload. I'm going to guess no, because he's able to use the rest of the thing to break the entire game. But he wouldn't need to use the detail plank. Obviously, he could use the post or whatever. But I think the detail plank allows you to, extend it. So that makes more sense to use that.
And to nobody's surprise, that's going to take us from Vegetarian over to Balboa Island. Take that quest we were supposed to do. Feels good to do that clearly as it was intended. Okay, we'll be seeing you, ship. Okay, next round of coordinates, all for us. Here we come, Balboa, question mark, exclamation point. It's not too far away. We'll get there before you know it. But first, we're going to make another pit stop to one of these islands with the shop. Now that we have those million trash cubes, it's time to do some spending. But first, we need to get some trade coins, which is a reminder we can get by buying special bait, then catching and selling different fish, which gives us trade coins and reputation. Easy. Buy the fancy fishing bait, use it to catch some wild fish, like so, until it's sell o'clock and I'm ready to trade. Ta-da! All the way to tier 3.
Okay, that still would have taken a monumental amount of time. Like, hours and hours to do that. But all right.
Now that we have access to everything, I mean, obviously we're going to have to buy the air horn. Okay, let's see. How are you? Yep, about what I expected. But mostly we're here for one thing. The detail plank. Adds details to your raft design. Okay, let's see how this thing works. So we attach one end. Always a strong start. Oh, I see. It's like a variable length thing.
Yeah,
and then you can attach it somewhere else.
Okay,
and then we can just add more and more. Wait, do I have to connect this to anything or can I just aim it into the sky? You can aim it into the sky. Oh my god, and you can just keep going. And going. And going. Well, this kind of gives me an idea. Give me a few minutes. Oh boy, that took me a while. No, not all these lights. They're as they were before. I'm talking about the thing they're currently in...
There's a Satisfactory Cyclone 2.0. He really likes making tornadoes out of random stuff in survival games, doesn't he?
Compassed in. That's right. We made a tornado raft. Look at its grand size compared to that island. And how beautiful it is to just watch it wandering through nature. And look at all the lights still visible from the outside. And that's because a lot of the original raft is still in there. You know, just generously encompassed by this giant funnel. And don't you worry, the shark is still with us. But at least for the moment, our raft is safe. I went ahead and installed
Okay, good. If he hadn't installed those, they would break entire sections of that.
Foundation armor, which once added, will keep the shark from biting it. Oh my god, look at us approaching this little tiny raft. I don't feel like its odds of surviving Hurricane Us are very good. Oh no, there it goes.
Technically, if you can do that with... You could basically make a raft that floats on a single platform and then build a massive one up on top of that, higher up. That actually might be a kind of a fun design to do. Basically a single square that's, got a foundation on it, and then you have, your raft like with a ladder like up in the sky, so you never have to deal with the water. I don't know if you can actually put the anchor on it, though. That might be interesting.
Anyway, now that our raft is nice and complete, time to head on over to whatever the
try
next
that.
thing
That
is.
kinda sounds
Why,
fun.
look, there it is now. Watch out, island. We're coming in for a landing. Now, one way we could tackle this island is go in the normal way, where we have to worry about stuff like bears and do terrible things like use our legs to walk. Ugh. And then we have to use our brains to keep from getting lost. Over my dead pile of boards, we're gonna do it that way. All right, here we go. Just building all the way to the island. It couldn't be more simple. See, that was easy.
Oh. Sorry, I got distracted because I was thinking about building that one platform one. Actually, it'd be a one platform one with like a bunch of like windmills coming out of it to gather resources, and then you'd have your flat like area up top that actually is useful. That actually kind of might be a fun idea. I totally got distracted by thinking about that, and then I missed this whole part.
Ta-da, no problem. Speaking of no problems, to get to this relay station...
Get back on your plank. You don't need to walk on the
They want us to figure out how to lower this bridge. Oh, whatever will we do? And really, we could just jump off here, but then we'd have to do all that walking over there and then climb up all those stairs just to get up here. I'll just take the Board Express, thank you very much. And here we are. Okay, now you just hang out right here. I'll be right back. It's gonna be a short trip anyway. All we're doing is turning on the power, and then we're heading over here so that we know the relay station is on. And then it's time to hop back aboard our noble steed. And I think the next place we're gonna want to go is right over there. And here we are.
There's
We
like
know the
3
drill.
towers
Come in
on this
here
island.
and hello. Nice tan lines. Here, if you decide you want to try your hand at this, knock yourself out with a detail plank. Now me, I'm just gonna go do my thing. 2 relay stations active. Thanks for all your hard work. Me, I'll just be leaving now. And just a quick romp to the left.
This is still a ton of wood. Even if it's only 1 for each detail plank, that is a ton of wood.
That's one. A quick romp indeed. See? There's the other place we just were. And here's my stable walkway. Adjust altitude. Okay, and let's gas it up. Thanks for the code. Okay, time to shove off. Let's untether ourselves, shall we? Huh. Couldn't help
So
it.
don't forget, he does... I like how it didn't break, which means it's going to follow him because it's linked to the raft. But I like how... if you look at his raft, there's nothing gathering materials. So he either farmed this on an island or lots and lots of islands, or he built out a massive structure to gather as many materials as possible and then deleted it specifically for this video.
Okay, time to shove off. Let's untether ourselves, shall we?
Because,
Huh. Couldn't help but notice there's still a lot of that over there. I'm sure it's fine. 2011. Okay, we'll be there momentarily. Although it looks like our highway in the sky is following us.
Yeah.
So that's good. At least we don't have to do anything about it. Oh boy, and we're oh so close now. What a lovely sight. Yes, let's just go right inside. Hello, Caravan Town. The tornado
thing
is
is
here
actually
to
bigger
hang
than I
out
thought.
for a bit. So normally there's a whole lot of verticality we have to do. Or do we?
Yep.
At this point, I
Just
think we're
shove your
above
way
all
through
that,
everything.
literally. So instead, we can get everything done rather quickly, which is going here to the mayor's house. And because it seems like the classiest way, we'll just hop in through the window. And specifically what we're looking for is what's in this chest, which unfortunately requires a key. But for that, we need to head back the way we came a little bit and forge a new path over here to the infirmary. But in order to get the key we're looking for, we have to get in here, which requires itself a key.
Oh, that's
or
annoying.
wait, do I? Never mind, I just grabbed it through the window.
can
Well,
steal the
works
key,
for me.
okay.
Well, that was easier than I thought it would be. You're
Totally
fine.
thought he was gonna
Hello,
miss that.
Mayor's chest. Have a key. Ah, engine controls. Not sure what I need that for, but more importantly, a new note. And done and done. Okay, next place. Hey, did I mention that I installed this sweet wheel? And if I take this thing and just rotate it all the way to one side,
actual
oh boy,
tornado?
now we're a real tornado. Spinning in the
Wow.
wind, complete with, I guess this would be really creepy lightning. Anyway, whatever. The important part is that we're here now. Oh, giant golf ball, I've missed you. And it looks like we're coming in for a
Do you think he'll be able to clip straight through the wall and then just go up, or do you think he'll have to go in through that stupid entrance?
landing. Is it just gonna go right through it? It sure is. Ah, and we are as one. Unfortunately, try as I might, I can't get the raft to just force me onto the other side. But that's okay. We don't need to force our way in. We can just...
You probably could force yourself in if you built a vertical so if as you were attempting to hit it, if you put like a vertical piece of wood right here and stood on it, it could shove you through it because it'd basically be ripping you through the whole thing. That would be the only major way I could see you pulling it off, because it would basically break because it would be moving a piece that is clippable through it with you. Or it would throw your character in a random direction, or it just kill you outright.
going through the front door.
I don't
First
know.
things first, let's just go straight up to the top to get to our objective without even going inside. Okay. Ooh, what if we just go straight for that ladder? Here we go. Here we go. Hello, can I get into this hatch, please? Okay, so it looks like the hatch is locked, and we need it open because the next set of coordinates are in there. I guess we have to do it the normal way. There's also a door up here.
Yeah, so I would, you should be able to get through there if you can force clip yourself through any of those side things. But that would require you to put some vertical pieces in certain places to literally shove your whole body through it.
That should lead us right to a keypad that should get this whole thing in motion. And it looks like we can't go in through these doors either. So I guess that means we have to go in the old-fashioned way. So basically, to get inside, we need to follow these little arrows, which will take us around the side of the building where we can get inside. Wait a minute, can this go into the water? This can go into the water.
Huh,
oh my
that's
goodness, and
interesting.
so can we. Oh my god, this is so confusing. It doesn't know we're
Oh, okay. So it makes you immortal. I wonder if the shark knows you're there.
underwater. I'm just standing here, obviously underwater, but the game doesn't seem to think so. Here's how I know. If I were underwater like this meter shows up and I start losing
This was a year ago. I bet you they fixed this.
oxygen. But if I surface, let that meter fill back up, and then back down into here, the meter doesn't show up. Can I just stay down here? Oh my god, and the shark doesn't even care about me. Like, if I get off
yeah.
the raft, the shark definitely sees me. But if I stay on this platform, shark doesn't care at all. This is amazing. Well, hell, why not just
Okay, that just broke this game way further than I thought it should.
stay underwater all the time? Oh, I think this is our exit. Time to surface, I guess. I like how I could just get on land at this point, but why bother? Let's just take this all the way into the facility. And here we are. Welcome to
This is still a ton of wood. Just hundreds of pieces of wood.
whatever the name of this place was. Now, something we want to stay away from are those, because if we get too close to them, they want to help us. I'm okay, thank you. I love the idea that there's this whole big expansive place to explore, and we're just like, nah, I'm just gonna ignore the laws of physics and just climb all the way to the top. And here we are. Hello, elevator. Take me to the... Hey, wait a minute. I wonder if I can get the boards in here, too. Only one way to find out. Okay, so these boards can go straight up. So if I
Okay, so I guess you could probably clip through the
That's
ceiling.
one side right here, and then I climb up on this, so that I'm basically clipping through the floor. Okay, here we go. Well, no need to take the elevator, I guess. Yeah, I'm sure this is what they had in mind when they added this item to the game. Let's add a variable length board, give people ultimate customization, and so much more. Well, we've done some good work here, and we're almost out. Here's the elevator door. Can we just walk through this?
Nope.
No, we
How are
can't.
you
But I
gonna-
wonder if we can just use the boards to shove us through. Come on, come on.
That's what I was expecting, because you should be able to do that from the outside, and you could probably force your way through the globe as well with this.
Oh, hey, it
Yeah.
worked. Okay, I
Okay.
guess we could have just used the button, but that was so much more fun. Okay, and now it's time for the emergency bridge
It's probably the same one.
launch. Actually, wait, before we push this button, I need to know something. Here we are back again at all this stuff. If I was able to clip through all that, I wonder if I can clip through this.
You
I
should
mean,
be
we
able
have
to.
to know now, right? Okay, this setup's going to be a little more elaborate. Now, normally what happens is we put in the code and the thing gets launched. And then it lands in the ocean. We can go inside and get our next code. So honestly, I don't even know if it loads anything into this before it gets launched, which is why we
That's a good point. There could be nothing in there. It could just be an empty
We
black
need
hole.
to find out. Oh, looks like there's something in there, all right. We just got to get the game to let us in now. Ah, there we go. We made it in. Oh, good. I'm glad we can see this from the other side. Well, let's take a look and... What? I'm sorry, there's a person in here? Were you just watching this happen? How long have you been sitting here like this?
You there! Get me out of this thing!
Yeah, that's not happening. I'm here for one thing and one thing only,
I'm
and that's
I'm
this
surprised she didn't die
post-it.
from
Give me that.
starvation.
Okay, it looks like we're heading to 9463. Don't worry, though. That woman seemed like a bad person, so we're gonna leave her in that chair, but we're gonna launch her anyway. And we already know the code, because I brute forced it in my last Raft video. So here we go.
She actually screaming.
I hope you have a nice time down there and don't sink to the bottom of the ocean. Actually, who am I kidding? I don't care. Well, back to the raft, which is looking more and more like a
So yeah, you should be able to shove yourself through with the vertical things just from here. I mean, it doesn't make sense. You don't need to, but you know, if you're playing your own game, you can just bypass the entrance then.
hostile alien the further we play. Now it's on to Varuna Point, also known as the new content in the final chapter. Thank goodness everything's kind of close together.
We haven't seen the new part.
Okay, bye golf ball thingy.
This is great. I can watch Let's Game It Out basically break this entire game, and I don't even have to play this part, and I can just go back to building my stuff.
Remarkably cracked thanks to all my ramps. Just look at all the memories we formed. This one here floating in space, that's when I went to the Bear Island and skipped everything. And this one right here, this is when I went to the island of RVs and also skipped everything. And can't forget that we learned how to breathe underwater forever. Oh boy, we can see whatever it is on the horizon. Can't wait to see what mysteries it holds. Okay, it looks like we've got two buildings and a giant crane in the middle. Thank goodness that height poses no problem for us.
Yeah, right?
Now, something I haven't talked about using very much is an anchor, which is just a lovely pile of rocks. And we're gonna attach it to this building to make sure we hold in place. Yep, there we go. That's right, this bucket and that piece of rope is gonna hold this whole thing in place. Makes
Sure,
sense
why
to
not?
me. Well, let's take a gander. We're gonna start by doing this on foot. I know, I'm scared too. All this verticality we can't control. Ooh, now I'm into this. What do you mean I can't use this? If I can't use it or knock it over, what's the point? Other sights to see include dumpster, scaffolding, and also whatever this is. Oh, it looks like this is for a
Imagine if you could actually pull everything from that dumpster. That's like a ton of useful materials.
zip line. But it is kind of going the wrong way, so we're not going to get very far. Besides, why would we do that? Why would we want to use our hands? Not when we can build a ramp straight to heaven. Okay, we can almost reach it. Having built yet another amazing tendril from the raft. And departure is now. Let's see what we got. Okay, standard places to sleep, bunch of places to climb. Not much going on here. And for some
Okay. How did someone even get a recliner up on this thing? Like, how do you lift that up manually?
reason the police scanner won't work. And here I was ready to locate some crimes. Well, I guess we could go check this out. So let's go the old-fashioned way.
There's a ladder in there, but there's no like.
Wonderful. But hey, at least my legs
There's no,
still
like,
work.
elevator.
Ugh, nothing but more stupid construction. The least they could have done is get this finished before we got here. Well, let's see what's up here at least. What do you mean I can't open the door? What do you not want me to find out that's in there?
You
Okay,
just shove yourself
you've
through
left
it,
me
huh?
no choice. Time to go back to the raft. Oh, there's more stuff underwater. A lot more stuff. Okay, I think we know what happens next.
Oh.
First, let's redirect our boards
Detail
all
plank
the way
down
back
because you're
down.
immortal.
Okay, almost there. And coming in for a landing. Oh, and in case you were wondering, there's nothing in this building. Well,
Aw.
at least that mystery is solved.
Sad.
Time to do some deep sea diving. Now, as I build this, I realize that these air bubbles here are supposed to help us replenish our air. But why do that when this lets us breathe forever? So it looks like we have a series of jellyfish here blocking an entryway. And based on how this light up here seems to keep the jellyfish away until it turns off, and then they separate again.
Well, that's easy. You have the detail plank, which makes you basically immortal, so you should just be able to go through it, right?
When it turns back on. Something tells me that's what we're supposed to do with this one, if it weren't broken, to separate these ones here. But I'm sure your mind is going where mine is, right?
Yeah.
Which is, do we have to, or can I just kind of build into them? Okay, easy.
Nope.
Okay, no, I guess it won't work that way. And it knocks me off of my boards, which makes me a mere mortal. And we can't have that. So I set up a board over here that allows me to restore my lovely just wandering underwater status. So be it, we'll do it the old-fashioned way, which means exploring underwater apartments. Pardon me, doors coming through. Well, there's what we need. Can this thing see us? Apparently not. Excellent. Give me that spotlight part. Sure make
What's even more interesting is even though you can still pick stuff up, so that's actually really broken.
makes it easier that these things can't see us. It definitely makes it easier to sneak into people's bedrooms and steal their light bulb.
I like how the light bulbs are like the size of like half the
Parts.
table.
And there you go. Ah, perfect. Then let us proceed. Well, this certainly looks promising. Oh, and what might this be? Oh,
Big
I
shark.
see.
Ooh,
I'm not
big shark.
perturbed. And apparently neither are they. Just like with the other shark, I guess they can't see me as long as I'm on the board. Oh, this setup is the gift that just keeps on giving. Anyway, what the hell are these? I can just pick these up? Oh, okay. Can I just throw these at the shark? Apparently not. Okay, let's just hop off this and actually swim and see. Oh, now it sees me. Okay, I think I see how this works. Basically, we need to take one of these things and then carry it over to one of these columns and then just shove it in. And then we have to convince Old Faithful here to crash into it. Nice work, dummy. And then that gives us...
Yeah, okay, but doesn't Let's Game It Out isn't using any breathing apparatuses, right? So he's just walking around with his own. So he needs like the snorkel and the, the flippers to make this useful.
access to a new area.
Not sure
Don't
if the
worry,
diving
shark
helmet helps
friend,
you in
we're
this game.
coming. And rinse and repeat. Nice job, shark friend. You truly are the sharpest tool in the shed. And after doing this pillar business one final time, it's been nice to know ya. I guess
you
now
killed
that
him.
the shark is out of the way, let's proceed and see what the treasure awaits us. Oh boy, I wonder what the treasure is. Jewels?
key.
Other riches? Oh, a key. Wait,
Oh,
a
the crane.
key? I know where that goes. You mean I could have just clipped into this whole time? How did I neglect to look at this? Oh, okay, I actually had to use it from the inside. So it was essential. Just like killing that shark
Unfortunate.
was. Oh, how convenient. It's right near my raft. Look at all that trash.
Imagine if that shattered this part of the detail plank and just like left him stranded there and he couldn't get down anywhere.
And stuff. I bet it's nice and soft. Let's give it a look. Ah, you're fine.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't die from super high heights in this game. I forgot. My bad.
What's this? Could it be our next location? I bet it is. Time to head to Tempura Island. Goodbye, glorious island. And now to do the dance of celebration while we wait. What
That was
a
actually pretty
sight.
interesting to watch.
Creepy sight. Well, this is different. Not used to snowflakes. Maybe this island coming up is gonna
Like Subnautica's below zero section.
fill us in on those details. Oh, huh. I have to admit, I wasn't expecting an ice region. And look how insurmountable this would be. You know, for someone else. Not us, though. We can reach
Yeah,
everything
why is there ice? It should have all melted by now. This planet's terrible.
with the greatest of ease. And let's go see what this thing is. Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Door's locked from the other side. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, door, because you're about to be opened from this side. Ah, in we go. Door is now open. Okay, so what is in here that we need? Well, I don't know what was going on in here, but thank God they have Wi-Fi. Let's see what's up
The crazy server room here.
here. Ah, the telescope
Okay.
part, but I'm scoping out something else
That makes sense. Oh gosh, she's another brute
right
force
now.
attempt.
Safe. How many numbers are we looking at? 4 total. Well, you know the drill. There is undoubtedly a puzzle to solve here, but I prefer my method. Brute force. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 2.
I still think he's cheating here and not actually doing this and just doing this part for a bit. And if you are, Josh, and this is actually proven to be true, wow.
5, 9, 6, 4. Ah, there we go. Behold our prize, the Celine Dion key. We'll just go out the front of this telescope. What a beautiful view. Oh, and what's that over there? Our next destination, that's what. Fingers crossed that this is gonna be awesome. Ooh, this looks fun. Hello, what are you?
Nuclear
Ooh, this is
plant.
feeling really good on my skin. Okay, I think we can safely conclude this is radiation. And I'm glad to know that my guy has a built-in Geiger counter. Oh, thank God, there's an entrance over here. The Celine Dion Research Facility. Can we just go right in? Apparently not. Ah, this must be the switch. Requires one blowtorch. Hell, it does require a blowtorch.
Jeez, look
oh
how-
my God, calm down. Jesus. I mean, I guess it is one board attached to a bunch of other boards that extends all the way back to my raft. I guess those waves are getting pretty choppy 1,000 boards back. Anyway, you know the drill. Okay, so we'll just do the old standard force me through the wall tactic. And there we go. Okay, what do we have here? Reactor malfunction. Oh God, do I need to care? Insert control rods. Door's locked from the other side. Can I just jump into this, please? Just give me one of these and I'll do it. There we go.
He's
Looking
not gonna
great.
do it.
And
He's
just
gonna shove himself through with the detail plank.
see if we can't
And
just
look at his bar. It's just tons and tons of detail planks. Oh, I guess you can have 99? Is that right?
get into this reactor room without the reactor key. Easy, easy. Okay, there we go. Onward and downward. Hello. Let's see, what is this? Hold to rotate smoothly. You got it. Oh, looks like I didn't have to go get the rods after all. They're just right here. And 1. And second rod is in. And 3. Thanks, game. I feel really good about those fuel rods.
Yeah, imagine if all those rods were in different locations. That'd still be a nightmare, even if you could force your way through,
I
through
totally
the
didn't
game.
get on. What do we have here? My blessed post-it note. Time to go to Utopia, it looks like.
At least you could open the doors and it didn't sequence break it right here, like on the way out, because that'd be different.
Well, that was easy. The raft looks so pretty at night, doesn't it? As we punch in our coordinates for the promised land. Unfurl the sail, spin the wheel, second star on the right, and straight on till morning. And we're almost there. Ooh, a whole city. Quickly, let's put out our bucket. Let's see. I guess we'll go ahead and just put it what?
Oh, this place actually looks fun. Huh. Man, this game actually does have an actual kind of mini
In the
storyline.
center of town? Yeah, why not? Here you go. Anchor away. So Utopia is our final destination of the game. I don't really know what that means in terms of what we'll find, but it probably bears a little observing just to see what we got. So let's exercise our legs a little bit. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so like I totally get like this area right here, planting, etc., things like that. But why would you build like outside of these like in the air outside of these areas? At least with the amount of limited resources you have, it'd probably be better to expand it on the lower levels, right? And just have it like float upwards as the water level rises because of the ice area is probably melting. I don't know.
So we've got dirt and
kinda
more
bugs me.
dirt and even more dirt. Utopia, you are riveting. So I climbed around this town for a little bit, and here's what I can tell you. Lots of buildings, nobody home. To what end? Don't know, don't really care. And by that I mean, if everything kind of sucked down there, maybe we just need to go higher. First, let's check out this thing. What do we got? Requires 1 harpoon,
gun.
1 carbon dioxide canister. Why, what does this do? Oh, does it shoot all the way over to that? I have a better idea. Instead of that fetch quest, how about I fetch some more boards? Yes, capital idea. Well, that was easy. Hey, wait a minute. It wants me to ride a zip line down to here. Well, all right, but this better be worth it. Ooh, looks like an entrance. Oh no. 2 padlocks.
Jeez.
Requires 2 entrance keys. Well, you got it. I'll go get my tools. This is pretty much standard operating procedure now. And then
So he took the zip line down and then had to figure out a way back to his raft to get those boards because he wasted time on the zip line on the way
before
down.
you know it, other side. Couldn't be more simple. And of course, we'll take our planks with us to the elevator.
Okay, so I guess it's
Okay, and almost there. Okay.
At least
I
these
actually went
places
past
are-
the elevator and just popped in through
At least
the
these places are built out and not like in separate parts of the world, because that could be a whole different problem for this game.
floor. And the journey continues. What mysteries will we find? Wait, everyone be quiet.
there's an
There's
actual
some
guy
guy
up
up there. What can I do you for, sport? What are you doing in this building? Hey, I'm talking to you. Nice outfit. Unfortunately, I think I broke him until we
bring
go
it back.
down and do whatever all this stuff is. But hey, maybe it'll be easier from the other side, since I can drop this ladder down ahead of time, which I'm probably not supposed to be able to do. Hello? Hello?
Look around!
Oh, that woke him up. God, he sure has a lot to say, doesn't he? Oh. Okay, I see. Where are we headed now?
Oh yeah, totally sequence
I
broken.
didn't realize we were dealing with a wizard. Well, something tells me we're gonna see him again. Now that we've sequence broken everything, we just need to figure out where he probably went. Well, I did find this door, which is locked, and obviously I don't have the key. I mean, unless you count my skeleton key. So we're supposed
Right.
to jump down here and then fight all of this. Oh, and there he is up there. Well, instead of dropping down here, I say we go in through the side and scare the crap out of him. And just put this here. Okay, there we go. Other side. Let's go say hi. Hey, buddy, it's me again. No? Still not impressed, huh? All right, well, let's back up till we can find your little place. Okay, there he goes again. No, wait, come back. We're in hot pursuit. Where do you think you're going, you ruffian? You think this beautiful long hallway is gonna intimidate me? Well, think
At least it's not like jumping all over the place like crazy from the waves.
again. Oh, what in the heck is this? I can tell you what I
Jeez,
do
how many
know. I'm
boss
probably
fights
supposed to
are
go
there?
down this way, but probably not up this way. Okay, and there we go. Let's go say hi, shall we? So I get the feeling we're supposed to be fighting this big animal,
Oh,
right?
geez.
It's probably not just supposed to be hanging out while we get closer and closer to it. Can we just hit it from here?
Nope.
Apparently not. Well, at the very least, I'm just gonna hang out up here with you. And you know, instead of fighting you two, I think I'm just gonna leave you both here and proceed. Let's go. Let's see what's down this hallway. Ah, nothing. Nothing is down this hallway. Where were you planning to
Which
run
means you probably weren't supposed to go there, Josh.
to this time? So I think what's happening is an elevator is supposed to appear around here somewhere, because we can go all the way up there, which
Okay.
means we're gonna leave all this behind and just go straight up to that penthouse. Now, this is a boss battle I can get get behind. Almost there. And
Oh,
we're
look,
here.
there he is
Hello.
again.
Uh-oh, he seems aware of me this time because he keeps backing up. I will not. Okay, those noises did not sound like someone who died the way we want them to. Nope, seems very much alive. Well, I'll be taking that key that's
Look
dangling.
at that. String lights for the win.
Which appears to be the master key, whatever the hell that does.
World's
I guess
most
now we need to
useful
figure
item
out where
aside from
that
detail
master
blanks.
key goes. I mean, it's got to be somewhere, right? Oh, think I found it. Use one master key. Well, now I wish I'd seen this beforehand. After all, we can hear people in there. Although I
funny.
gotta admit, not really sure where the voices are coming from. Seeing as how it's a black void in there. Okay, fine, we'll do it the real
That means it's a
way.
cutscene
Since
lock.
you left me no choice. And then it gives you a movie
Yep.
clip. Here, I'll give you the bullet
Oh, look,
points.
real
A
people.
bunch of people poured out of the doors. Corporal Neckbeard was put in jail. And all these people we've never seen before created a new civilization. And now we're back in the game, but there's people around. Except, you know what? I think my sequence breaking has had some consequences because I realize he's right here, but he's also right here, throwing dynamite at the whole town. This could not be more perfect.
Okay. Oh, and it can kill you. That's even better. Okay, so these are not 99, these are 20. But still,
Now I'm
that's
collapsed
so
on the
many
ground,
detail
and
blanks.
people are just walking past me like it's no big deal.
My army will crush you.
I know. Well, that sure was a short-lived civil.
Wow. That was fantastic. There's so many things you can do with this game. Yeah, go play it. It's an amazing game. You don't actually have to complete the storyline. I apparently never did. I just watched Josh do it. Have a good day, everyone.